Hello everyone, Namaste. Welcome to my channel Karmic Sage. Today I am going to talk to you about gemstones and crystals and how to make best use of them. It just so often happens that we wear gemstones either in the form of a ring or as a pendant when someone advises us during different Mahadashas, right? It can be a ruby, it can be emerald, it can be blue sapphire, cat's eye, or different forms of gemstones that we keep wearing for years together. Or I actually suggest people to go for crystal, okay, which they can carry either they can carry along with them or they can wear as a bracelet that I wear this one, or they can also wear in the form of a ring or in a form of a pendant. Okay, so I usually suggest crystals to people. So let me tell you a very information that we often miss while using these gemstones or crystals. Now, what happens when we wear crystals or gemstones? The first time when we wear them, we perform some puja as directed by someone, by some astrologer or by some priest, right? By some elderly person. When someone suggests you, when some experienced person suggests you to wear some gemstone or to carry some crystal with you, we often do some puja, or we often perform some prayer, perform some ritual, and wear them, okay, and then carry them along, okay. But over a period of time, like it can be a week's time or it can be a month's time also. So what happens is these gemstones or these crystals carry also start no also begin to carry negative energies, which we come across, like when we wear these crystals and go to market or go to office, workplace, or go to different places. We just wherever we go, they will be along with us. They just become part of our body also. So when we go when we visit to these places, we come across so many people who carry a negative or positive energies, right? So or there will be in the environment also there a presence of negative and positive energies both. So these crystals carry those energies, they attract those energies as well, and even our body also keep on generating positive and negative energies. So these crystals also absorb these energies, right? So over a period of time, in a month's time or something, these crystals, these crystals or gemstones will be having so much of these energies which don't belong to them. And in that case, the energy, that the original energy that they carry, they that we will not be able to receive that gets obstructed when, because of the presence of other energies surrounding these crystals, in the aura of these crystals, okay. So this is why what happened when we see, when we wear a crystal for some purpose, and after a period of time we lose that faith also. Many people lose that faith ki this is not working to me, this is not benefiting me anymore, why should I wear this kind, okay. So these kind of things happen. And when the crystals stop working for us, or because of the energies that are obstructing them. So today I am going to talk to you about on how to cleanse these crystals, how to cleanse these gemstones, rings, pendants that you wear. It is very simple ritual that you should perform. At least I suggest initially when you start doing it, do it at least 15 days a week, and then probably at least a month time, okay. So these gemstones and these crystals need to detoxify, need to be cleansed, right? So I'm going to tell you few simple tips that can be easily performed, and then you see they will start working for us. They will start working for for your benefit, okay. So first thing that I would suggest you is, these crystals or these gemstones, they should be cleansed. If you are aware of what is that, crystal salt, if you are aware of crystal salt, I'll show you. I have one with me here. So see, if you are aware of this crystal salt, okay, right? So I'm just keeping it in some dabba, in some box, right? So just pour some crystal salt in this. Now suppose I have a crystal. Mm, let me take one crystal. Okay, I have a crystal. This is green adventurine crystal. These actually we also wear in the form of jewelry, right? This is very often used in the form of jewelry as well. So this, what I am doing is first wash it under tap water, okay, and then just wash it under tap water. Just absorb the water using a cloth, okay, wipe it off, and then put it in the bowl which is full of a box or a bowl, no, which is full of crystal salt, and just cover it, okay, just cover it like this, right? So just simply cover it, leave this overnight, do it in the night, okay, keep it covered in the night and just leave it overnight, right? So next day morning what you have to do, either you may have taken bath or not, it doesn't matter, okay? So just take it out again, wash it and keep it under sunlight. Not necessary that you should have a direct sunlight only, but anywhere where the light is coming, where the natural light is coming, just keep it exposed to sunlight, okay, for some time. See, all the crystals won't feel good if they are kept longer, for a longer period in the sunlight. They may tend to lose their color also. They may tend to react differently. So it's better if you can keep them at least just for an hour, right? Okay, and then take them out. Okay, take them out, these crystals, take them out, and then if possible, see, this is a ritual actually. uh, Sorry, take them from the sunlight, and then see, according to your rituals, according to your belief, either lit a candle or lit a diya, or in your puja room also you can do this, or simple lit a candle also, or an agarbatti stick. If you have, just lit a agarbatti stick and then show this, show the flame to this crystal, okay? If it's an agarbatti stick, then this is, the incense stick will be very good. These crystals or the gemstones love incense, okay? So just show them this incense, okay, and just for a minute or so, just show them this incense, and then properly keep them, place them in a plate or a small bowl, okay? Just pray them ki, yeah, just fold your hands, the type of prayer, the way, whatever prayer that you want to do, just pray them for a while, and then you have to just pick them in your hand, okay? So this time I want you to understand, why are you using this crystal, or why are you using a gemstone? If you are using a ring, why are you using that ring, gemstone ring? If you are using a pendant, why are you using that? See, when someone advises you to wear a ring, cat's eye ring or any form of ring, ruby ring, so it can be for some, for some mahadasha, or it is to benefit you, it is to improve your relationships also, it can be for monetary benefit as well. So just understand, ask that person, why am I supposed to wear this, how it is going to help me, okay? So in that way, when you ask that, you know the proper reason. Now, why are you wearing this, why am I carrying this crystal? I know that, okay, this is meant for abundance, right? So abundance of healing, I usually ask this crystal to bless me with abundance of healing power, okay, because I'm a Reiki healer, right? So this is crystal, I'm going to hold my hand and then just slowly talk to this crystal, saying that, see crystal, you belong to me, my name is Vishali, I'm going to take care of you, dear crystal, like my baby always. So I want you please to help me and protect me and guide me, and tell the crystal that, no, what is your intention? I want you to help me in improving my monetary levels, okay, and improving my finances, making me most financial, giving me more financial stability, improving my relationships, or improving my healing power. So whatever is your intention associated with the crystal, just tell that crystal, explain the crystal that what you want from it, and tell that you belong to this crystal and you're going to take care of it like a baby, like your own baby. All right, so and this is very important, when you are telling it you should also follow. Just don't simply ignore कि हाँ हमने पहन लिया and this is done. No, you need to take care of these crystals also. You need to take care of your, even if you know, if even if you are wearing small earrings, like I sometimes wear earrings like this is emerald and ruby earrings. Okay, so we can even charge them. This is called crystal programming or gemstone programming. Okay, so we can charge them and make them work for us. Then they will start doing, then they will start benefiting us. Then you will find real wonders happening with these crystals. So do this at least once a month, and whenever possible, if you see, if I am wearing this crystal, I am having this crystal for my healing purpose, to improve on my healing power. Okay, so whenever I am performing a healing, I first request this crystal, please bless me with healing power. I am going to perform this session now. Okay, so this is like I am associating myself with the crystal. I am showing my belief in this crystal also. Same way, we should also have that belief in the wearing, in the type of gemstone or in the crystal that we are wearing or that we are using, or we are carrying them with us. Either you use a bracelet also, then just talk to the crystal, show your belief, show your trust as well. Some few people, I also suggest few people, like I have yeah, so sometimes I also suggest to use amethyst if someone has a mental sickness, or in fact for proper sleep, right? So if you are not able to sleep properly, then I suggest them to use this crystal. So all crystals, all gemstones behave differently, so this crystal is something which need to be pampered. If you are not able to sleep properly even while using this crystal, it need to be pampered. In the sense, I know it sounds very different, but in the sense it need to be pampered, in the sense we have to tell them, yeah, please, you are my best buddy, yeah, you have to help me out, you have to give me proper sleep, otherwise how I am going to go to work tomorrow properly, how I am going to do this, and so I want you to help me out in this way, right? So this is the way that we should be talking. It's like they actually become our best friends. They actually a kind of friendship, a kind of relationship that we have to establish with our crystals, with our gemstones, and then you see how wonderfully they work for us. Okay, so this is one thing that we all should do while using crystals, or while using, it is not just the first time, but every time, regularly. Just make this as a habit. Every month I'm going to do this kind. Okay, and these crystals and gemstones also should be cleaned regularly, at least daily. You can because these are programmed. Now we have programmed them on our name. Okay, so sometimes what happen, when we wear some ring or something and we go to office, or when we go to a friend's place, and the friend find it, oh wow, what a beautiful ring you have, what is this stone kind of, no, she just, or he or she just touches the stone and try to understand, wow, this is nice. So in that case, this crystal or this stone now catches the energy of that person. Once it gets into contact with someone else, it catches that energy also. So what you need to do is, every time, wash this crystal, wash this ring properly under running water, properly under tap water, and running tap water. Okay, not just by taking bath. Okay, this is also getting clean. Okay, no, not that way exactly. So we have to just wash it again, or even if possible, whenever it gets into contact with someone else, try to wash them immediately and then wear it. This won't take any effort also, but at the same time it will not allow any other energy to come in the way of the crystal again. Okay, so this is something that we need to take care of. This is quite simple, right? Okay, and another thing that I would like to say is, these crystals also love moonlight. So when there is a full moon, when there is a moon day, try to keep these crystals under full moon. It can be on the rooftop, or it can be, in the balcony also. If you are not able to see the moon also, it's okay. Many a times we will not be able to see the sun also, because we live in cities, metros. It's quite difficult. It becomes difficult to see a proper sun above us, right? But at least we see the sunlight every day. In the same way, we see the moonlight also, we feel the moonlight also. So just keep your crystals, arrange them in a small bowl or on a small plate or kind of thing, and then keep them in a balcony or on the roof. If you have a roof, then that's well and good. The top floor you can keep them, leave them for, either if possible leave them overnight. If not, if it is not possible, then you can just keep them for some time, 1 to 2 hours before dinner, and then completing dinner till the time you go to sleep. Just leave them there in the balcony, and then collect, you can pick it up there and then start using it for yourself again. So they actually love moonlight also a lot. So it's like we are giving them, allowing them, or give making them charge themselves again, right? So these two things to be followed, these few, not two things actually, I said 2 3 things, right? So these few things actually need to be followed if you really want to make best use of your crystal. This is very important for each one of us, because we regularly wear 1 or 2 crystals at least in our life, right? Every time. So try doing this, and then you will understand how good they work for you. You never will be coming, you never will come to me complaining that this crystal or this gemstone is not working for me anymore, kind of. No, it is not going to happen. It's like, just make them part of your life, give them their importance, and only then they will be able to give you the right energy, right benefit. Okay, I hope this video of mine is going to help you every time, because this is also helpful to all my clients whom I have suggested to wearing some crystal, carrying some crystal. Just follow this video and understand the points that I have suggested. Keep doing those things, and then you will see how best you can do, how best you can, these crystals will help them. You can even, these kind of bracelets also, if you are wearing these kind of bracelets, you can also program these kind of bracelets with multiple crystals, right? Okay, so that's it for now, folks. I'll catch you up again in another video sometime later, again in few days. So keep following my channel, keep following my page on Facebook as well. Alright, so till that time, I wish you all good luck. Have a great day, have a great week ahead. Okay, bye bye, take care.